Why? Pritam Singh predicts opposition wipeout. Why? Pritam Singh predicts opposition wipeout.
Any reduction in opposition numbers, Mr. Singh warned, could hinder Singapore's political evolution and weaken national unity. At this stage of Singapore's political development, there is a real risk of a wipeout of elected opposition MPs. The real risk of a wipeout of elected opposition MPs. The real risk of a wipeout of elected opposition MPs. Leader of the Opposition Pritam Singh has stressed the importance of unity and renewal within the Workers' Party as it prepares for the upcoming general election. Speaking at the party's annual members forum on 11th January 2025, Mr. Singh outlined the party's vision of achieving 1/3 opposition representation in Parliament, describing this as critical to fostering a balanced political system in Singapore. In his speech, published on his blog and shared via Facebook on 17th January, Mr. Singh stated, "The Workers' Party believes in a more balanced political system for Singapore."
Leader of the Opposition Pritam Singh is fighting 2 charges of lying to a committee of privileges over the Raisa Khan case. His trial started today, with Ms. Khan taking the Singh is fighting 2 charges of lying to a committee of privileges. Leader of the Opposition Pritam Singh is fighting 2 charges of lying to a committee of privileges over the Raisa Khan case. His trial started today, with Ms. Khan taking the stand as the prosecution's first witness. The former MP talked about her experience with the Workers' Party and the respect that she had for Singh. She said, "I saw him as a mentor, hoping to have someone to guide me along my journey, especially during my term as MP, and I revered him, you know." She cried at one point when talking about how Singh had revealed details about her sexual assault at the COP without her permission. She also testified about how Singh told her that her lie was something that they would have to take to the grave. Towards the end of the session, Ms. Khan said she did not reveal in Parliament that she had told Singh and other WP leaders about the lie because she wanted to protect them. She said, "I didn't want to implicate anybody else in the mistake that I made, and I wanted to take full responsibility for what happened." Ms. Khan is expected to continue testifying on Tuesday. The trial is set to go on until October 24th.
Pritam Singh is a liability for the Workers' Party and also the opposition if he stands for Workers' Part in the next election. His trust and integrity badly tarnished. Pritam is now a lamed duck. What is better for the government than having a lame duck for an opposition? Pritam's abetting Risa to lying plus his own many lies under oath in Parliament could easily send him to jail. But why he was given a get-out-of-jail-free card? What's the reason? What's the motive? By standing as a candidate, Pritam Singh predicts a wipeout of opposition. Would Pritam make his prediction come true? Give your comments.
Hey, hello friends, we come to the end already. Have you subscribed yet? Press the subscribe button and the like button and share button. Thank you and have a nice day.
the issue of, in this case, Mr. Singh losing his seat is very low.
Leader of the
issue of, in this case, Mr. Singh losing his seat is very low.
Leader of the Opposition and Workers' Party Chief Pritam Singh faces 2 charges of lying to Parliament. Even if he's convicted, legal and political experts say it's unlikely he will lose his parliamentary seat. Why? Singh's charges fall under the Parliament Privileges, Immunities and Powers Act and relate to him falsely testifying before a parliamentary committee looking into a lying controversy involving former WP MP Raisa Khan. These are considered criminal offences and each is punishable with a maximum fine of $7,000 and/or a jail term not exceeding 3 years. Based on that, it appears Singh's position as an MP is at risk when we look at certain thresholds stated in the Constitution. Under the Constitution, if a person is jailed for at least 1 year or fined at least $10,000 for an offence, he will be disqualified from general elections for 5 years and lose his parliamentary seat if he's a sitting MP. However, according to the Attorney General's chambers, the prosecution will ask the court to impose a fine for each of the charges if Singh is convicted. This is based on the AGC having considered the totality of the evidence. In other words, the prosecution will not be seeking jail time but a fine for Singh's offences. Even then, the maximum fine for each offence is $7,000, which does not hit the $10,000 threshold for disqualification.
The Constitution is essentially indicating that only certain offences, which attracts a certain magnitude of penalty would render an MP losing his seat. So long as those thresholds are not crossed for an offence, then, the issue of, in this case, Mr. Singh losing his seat is very low. There have been commentary, that suggests that because, in the event that he is convicted and sentenced to $7,000 on each charge, and that the total fine would amount to $14,000, that it crosses the $10,000 threshold. But when you read the Constitution, it provides for, an offence. So 2 offences, you cannot add the penalty for 2 offences.
Ultimately, although the prosecution is asking for a fine, it is for the court to decide the appropriate punishment if Singh is found guilty.
Well, the Attorney General, having regard to all the facts of the case, as well as the totality of the circumstances in which the alleged offences had been committed, has taken the view a jail term, would not be necessary. I think the public prosecutor has made the assessment that a jail term would probably be excessive. But we can be sure that, the defense, meaning Mr. Singh, will not be asking, for a jail term. So in that sense, both the prosecution and the defense are of the same view. If Mr. Singh is prosecuted, that a fine would suffice.
Singh has pleaded not guilty to both charges and said he will continue his parliamentary duties and town council responsibilities. A pre-trial conference has been scheduled for April 17th.
If I had invested $1,000